Kia ora, adventure seekers, and nature lovers. Today we're embarking on a thrilling journey through one of the world's most breathtaking destinations, New Zealand. Whether you've been captivated by its cinematic landscapes from blockbuster films or dreamed of tasting its vibrant Maori culture firsthand, this island nation is a mecca for travelers seeking epic panoramas, outdoor thrills, and warm local hospitality. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll explore the absolute best places to visit in New Zealand, from geothermal wonders on the North Island to glacier-carved fjords on the South Island. If you've ever envisioned pristine beaches, hidden glowworm caves, or the backdrop for Middle Earth itself, then buckle up. The land of the long white cloud awaits. New Zealand is a country where you can raft underground rivers one day, sip world-class wine by the coast the next, and finish your trip perched atop a snowy mountain peak. We'll delve into iconic cities like Auckland and Wellington, unravel the mysterious glow of Waitomo Caves, marvel at Queenstown's adrenaline-fueled pulse, and cruise the still waters of Milford Sound beneath towering cliffs. Ready to discover where the Maori spirit thrives alongside modern Kiwi innovation? Let's unveil the wonders of New Zealand and see why it's often regarded as one of the most life-changing travel destinations on the planet. 1. Auckland, the city of sails. Our first stop is Auckland, New Zealand's largest metropolis, often referred to as the City of Sails. Sprawled across volcanic hills and surrounded by two major harbors, Auckland marries cosmopolitan flair with stunning coastal vistas. Begin your exploration at the Viaduct Harbor, where sleek yachts bob alongside waterfront bars and restaurants. Stroll over to the Sky Tower at 328 meters tall. It's the city's defining skyline feature. Daring souls can attempt the skywalk along its outer edge or even the sky jump for a heart-pounding freefall. If you prefer a slower pace, head to Waiheke Island, just a short ferry ride away. Famous for its boutique vineyards and golden beaches. Sip on local syrah while gazing across rolling hills and turquoise waters. Back on the mainland, the city center buzzes with art galleries, ethnic eateries, and a thriving Polynesian cultural scene. For a taste of Maori heritage, visit the Auckland War Memorial Museum, set in the picturesque Auckland Domain Park. Whether you're scaling dormant volcanic cones like Mount Eden for panoramic city views or sailing into the sunset under the harbor bridge, Auckland offers the perfect blend of urban energy and natural beauty. It's a fantastic gateway to the rest of New Zealand. Just don't let its laid-back charm tempt you to stay too long. There's a whole country waiting beyond these waters. 2. Rotorua and geothermal marvels. Journey south to the heart of the North Island, where the earth hisses and boils beneath your feet. Rotorua. This geothermal hotbed is famous for its steaming geysers, bubbling mud pools, and hot springs that fill the air with a distinctive sulfuric scent. For a prime introduction, step into Te Puia, home to the Pohutu geyser, which erupts as high as 30 meters several times a day. Wander the geothermal trails, marveling at colorful mineral terraces and the constant plop of bursting mud bubbles. Rotorua also holds deep cultural significance for the Maori people. Visit a marae, meeting ground, to witness traditional performances, taste hangi-cooked meals, and learn about ancestral legends passed down through generations. If you crave an adrenaline rush, try the Zorb, a giant inflatable ball that sends you rolling down lush hills, or go mountain biking in the Redwoods Wakaruwarawa Forest, known worldwide for its scenic trails. Don't leave without soaking in a natural hot spring or spa. Spots like the Polynesian Spa or the hidden gem Kerosene Creek provide soothing warm waters surrounded by ferns and native bush. Between its geothermal phenomena, rich Māori heritage, and action-packed pursuits, Rotorua embodies the spirit of the North Island, one that seamlessly weaves together natural wonders and vibrant cultural stories. 3. Waitomo Caves, a glowworm galaxy. Now we venture underground to discover the Waitomo Caves, a subterranean realm that feels like stepping into a star-filled galaxy. Hidden beneath the rolling farmland of the King Country region, these limestone caves are illuminated by millions of tiny glowworms, creating an otherworldly spectacle. Guided tours take you drifting along an underground river, where you'll gaze upward at the twinkling ceiling that rivals any night sky. For the daring, options abound. Blackwater rafting offers an exhilarating twist on caving, as you navigate pitch-black tunnels on an inner tube, leaping off waterfalls and floating past glowworm constellations overhead. If you prefer a steadier path, choose the walking or boat tours through the Hauraki Cave or the Aranui Cave, each showcasing intricate stalactite formations and hidden limestone chambers carved by centuries of water flow. The glowworms themselves are actually the larvae of fungus gnats, unique to New Zealand. Their bioluminescent glow serves as a lure for insects. But for visitors, it conjures a magical ambiance seldom found elsewhere on Earth. Stepping out of Waitomo's darkness, you'll feel a renewed wonder at our planet's hidden beauty, one that few get to experience and even fewer forget. 4. Hobbiton, a journey through Middle-earth. Not far from Waitomo lies a place straight out of fairy tales and fantasy epics. Hobbiton, the real-life movie set that became the Shire in The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogies. Nestled in the rolling hills of Matamata, this charming farm was transformed into a village of round doors, flower-lined picket fences, and lush gardens. Fans of J.R.R. Tolkien and even casual moviegoers will find it nearly impossible not to grin from ear to ear as they wander these iconic paths. Guided tours offer behind-the-scenes insights into how these whimsical hobbit holes were created, complete with miniature clotheslines and plump pumpkins displayed on doorsteps. The attention to detail is astonishing. You might spot little jars of honey or tiny mailboxes, as if hobbits truly bustle about. Finish your stroll at the cozy Green Dragon Inn, where you can sip on a specially brewed ale or ginger beer by a roaring fire. Beyond its cinematic ties, Hobbiton's pastoral setting epitomizes the North Island's serene countryside. Rolling pastures dotted with sheep extend as far as the eye can see, and you'll likely hear the faint babble of a stream as you soak up the bucolic charm. It's the perfect place to indulge your inner child, reimagining grand adventures that start from the comfort of a hobbit hole's round door. 5. Wellington. The cool capital. Moving southward, we arrive in Wellington, New Zealand's capital city perched on the edges of a dramatic harbor. Often praised for its vibrant art scene and top-tier coffee culture, Wellington is where creativity and government converge in laid-back harmony. The city itself is compact and walkable, with clusters of cafes, craft breweries, and art galleries lining hilly streets. Begin your exploration on the Wellington waterfront, a scenic promenade that hosts everything from weekend farmers markets to public art installations. Make your way to Te Papa Tongarewa, the country's national museum. Its interactive exhibits delve into natural history, Māori culture, and contemporary art. For a sweeping panorama of the city's undulating coastline, Take the Wellington cable car up to the Botanic Garden, where you can meander through landscaped flower beds with an unmatched view of the capital below. Wellington's nightlife thrives in districts like Cuba Street, known for bohemian vibes, live music, and eclectic eateries. Don't leave without sampling a flat white from one of the city's artisan coffee roasters. Kiwi baristas have turned coffee making into an art form. With its blend of cinematic heritage, think Waita workshop, spirited cafe culture, and enchanting harbor vistas, Wellington proves that New Zealand's political heart also beats with relentless creative energy. Six, Abel Tasman National Park, coastal paradise. Cross the Cook Strait to New Zealand's South Island and head straight to Abel Tasman National Park, a coastal haven famed for its golden beaches, turquoise bays, and lush forests. Smaller by Kiwi National Park standards, Abel Tasman packs an outsized punch when it comes to natural beauty. The moment you step foot here, you'll be enchanted by the gentle lapping of the sea against immaculate coves shaded by native pohutukawa trees. A prime way to experience the park is by tackling the Abel Tasman Coast Track, one of New Zealand's great walks. Stretching approximately 60 kilometers, it meanders through dense bush, crosses scenic swing bridges, and leads you to hidden beaches where you can take a refreshing dip. Not interested in a multi-day trek? Hop on a water taxi, which ferries you to different bays for day hikes or relaxed beach picnics. Kayaking is another popular pastime. Paddle your way around the coastline, gliding over crystal clear waters where you might glimpse fur seals lazing on rocks or little blue penguins bobbing at the surface. With its mild climate and pristine wilderness, Abel Tasman National Park invites you to slow down, soak up the sunshine, and rediscover the wonder of unspoiled shores. In a country celebrated for dramatic landscapes, this coastal paradise stands out as a tranquil retreat for nature lovers of all ages. 7. Kaikōura, marine encounters and coastal scenery. Traveling south down the east coast, we reach Kaikōura, a small seaside town where towering snow-capped mountains meet the wild Pacific Ocean. Kaikōura's unique deep-sea canyon just offshore creates an ecosystem so nutrient-rich that marine life abounds, making it a global hotspot for whale watching. Hop on a specialized tour boat and keep your eyes peeled for sperm whales spouting in the distance, or perhaps orcas and humpbacks passing through. Don't forget to scan the horizon for playful dolphins, often keen to ride the boat's wake. Equally thrilling is the chance to get in the water with dusky dolphins, known for their acrobatic leaps. Licensed operators ensure eco-friendly interactions, so you can snorkel among these curious creatures without disrupting their natural behaviors. If you prefer dry land, the Kaikōura Peninsula Walkway offers panoramic views of seal colonies basking on rocky shores, while albatrosses soar overhead. A trip to Kaikōura isn't complete without tasting the region's famed crayfish, lobster. Roadside caravans and local eateries serve them up fresh, often grilled with garlic butter, a mouth-watering treat that underscores the town's close ties to the sea. Between the dramatic coastal vistas, teeming marine life, and succulent seafood, Kaikōura is a reminder that some of New Zealand's most unforgettable moments come from embracing the pulse of the ocean itself. 8. Queenstown, the adventure capital. No conversation about New Zealand would be complete without mentioning Queenstown, the nation's self-proclaimed adventure capital, tucked beside the stunning Lake Wakatipu. Flanked by the craggy Remarkables mountain range, Queenstown is an adrenaline junkie's paradise. where bungee jumping, skydiving, jet boating, and mountain biking are practically a rite of passage. The Kaikōura Bridge Bungee lures thrill seekers from around the globe, offering a 43-meter plunge that started the worldwide bungee craze. But fear not if high-octane sports aren't your thing. Queenstown's tranquil side is equally appealing. Leisurely cruises on the TSS Earnslaw steamboat, world-class golfing, and indulgent vineyard tours in the nearby Gibbston Valley, famous for its Pinot Noir. The town's vibrant bar and restaurant scene keeps the fun going well after the sun dips behind the peaks. Try the legendary Ferg Burger, rumored to serve the best burger in the Southern Hemisphere, or indulge in a lakeside dinner as twinkling lights reflect on the water. Winter transforms Queenstown into a skier's dream, with slopes like Coronet Peak and the Remarkables offering powdery thrills for all skill levels. Whether you're launching yourself off a bridge, carving fresh tracks, or simply soaking in the alpine scenery, Queenstown's spirit of adventure is downright infectious. Come prepared to push your boundaries, or at least cheer on those who do. 9. Milford Sound and Fjordland, nature's masterpiece. Venturing deeper into the South Island's southwest corner, you'll find one of Mother Nature's crowning achievements, Milford Sound, nestled within Fjordland National Park. Often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, this fjord, though technically a sound carved by glaciers, captivates with sheer cliffs that plunge into ink-dark waters, mist-shrouded peaks, and roaring waterfalls like Stirling and Bowen Falls. On a tranquil cruise, you might encounter resident dolphins, seals basking on rocky ledges, and even the elusive Fjordland crested penguin. If time allows, consider the Milford Track, one of New Zealand's great walks, weaving through lush rainforests, ancient valleys, and over alpine passes before culminating at Milford Sound's shoreline. Shorter hikes also abound, with viewpoints that reveal the dramatic interplay of shadow and light across the towering fjord walls. Milford Sound is famously wet, receiving up to 200 days of rainfall each year. Yet the rain only heightens its mystical beauty, fueling countless temporary waterfalls that drape the cliffs in silver threads. Whether you visit in sunshine or storm, the fjord never fails to humble and inspire. If you have room in your itinerary, explore neighboring gems like Doubtful Sound for an even quieter slice of Fjordland magic. One thing's for sure, once you lay eyes on these majestic fjords, you'll understand why this corner of the planet is held in such high esteem by travelers and conservationists alike. 10. Mount Cook and Lake Tekapo, high Alps and starry skies. We continue our South Island odyssey into the Aoraki Mount Cook National Park, dominated by New Zealand's highest peak, Mount Cook, Aoraki. Towering 3,724 meters above sea level, its snow-capped summit crowns a landscape of glacier-fed lakes and rugged alpine trails. The Hooker Valley Track is a popular family-friendly hike offering postcard views of Mount Cook's gleaming slopes, suspension bridges over milky white rivers, and chunks of glacial ice drifting on Hooker Lake. Nearby, the Tasman Glacier invites adventurous souls to kayak amidst icebergs or embark on a guided glacier hike. Even just stepping into the park's visitor center immerses you in mountaineering history, celebrating the feats of Sir Edmund Hillary, who trained here before conquering Everest. Make sure to swing by Lake Tekapo, renowned for its striking turquoise waters caused by fine glacial flowers suspended in the water. The iconic Church of the Good Shepherd sits at the lake's edge, a humble stone building set against a sublime alpine backdrop. By night, Tekapo transforms into a stargazer's paradise, the Aoraki Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve. Free of light pollution, the skies explode with constellations, and you can join observatory tours to witness celestial wonders through powerful telescopes. In this realm of lofty peaks, mirrored lakes, and cosmic panoramas, nature's grandeur feels limitless, reminding us how small we truly are and how wondrous our world can be. "11. Practical tips and Māori culture." Before we close our adventure, let's pause for some practical tips and cultural insights. The climate in New Zealand can shift unexpectedly, especially in mountainous regions, so dress in layers and be prepared for sudden changes. Sunny one moment, drizzly the next. Renting a car or campervan is a popular way to explore, but note that Kiwis drive on the left side of the road and rural highways can be narrow and winding. When it comes to Māori culture, respect and curiosity go hand in hand. Try learning a few words in Te Reo Māori, like kia ora, hello, or wano, family. Take care when visiting marae or sacred sites, and always follow local protocols. Many museums and cultural centers offer an excellent introduction to Māori traditions, from wood carving and kapa haka performances to the storied legends of gods and heroes. New Zealand's environment is fragile and cherished, so practice responsible tourism. Stick to designated trails, dispose of waste properly, and respect wildlife. If you get the chance, sample local cuisine. Hangi, Māori earth oven cooking, fresh seafood, and lamb are favorites. And don't forget to indulge in a taste of Kiwi hospitality. Kiwis are famously welcoming and always eager to help. By blending cultural understanding with environmental respect, your journey through Aotearoa will not only be unforgettable, but also sustainable for generations to come. From Auckland's urban skyline to Milford Sound's majestic fjords, from Rotorua's steaming pools to Queenstown's thrill-seeking slopes, we've traversed a land where epic scenery meets a deeply rooted cultural spirit. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a nature enthusiast, or a curious traveler looking to immerse yourself in Māori traditions, New Zealand embraces you with its mana, a spirit of hospitality, respect, and awe-inspiring beauty. Your own itinerary might highlight adrenaline-pumping bungee jumps, relaxed beach strolls, or quiet encounters with glowworms in an ancient cave. But however you choose to experience Aotearoa, you'll find that every corner reveals a story shaped by volcanic forces, glacial carvings, and centuries of indigenous heritage. Thank you for joining me on this grand tour of New Zealand's wonders. If you're itching to book that flight or load up the camper van, take it as a sign. New Zealand awaits, ready to dazzle, challenge, and enchant. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth travel guides that span the globe. May your future adventures be as extraordinary as the landscapes we've explored together. Ka kaite anō. Until we meet again.